Hey everyone, we are live here at Universal Studios Florida, about to walk into the Halloween Horror Nights tribute store. I'm Barry.
I'm Emily, and I'm in pain.
And it's hot.
I'm also sweating to death and dying. Thanks for the life update.
But we're almost in. The line's really not that long. It looks longer than it is because of the social distancing spaces.
We've only been in line though for like, what, 5 minutes?
Yeah.
We're almost in.
And it's definitely the busiest day I've seen here at Universal so far. So.
Ooh, look, she's pretty.
Yeah, let me go ahead and flip it around here. Yeah, let me flip it around so you can see some of the facade here. So we work our way up. And you can see Tribute Store over there in the Beetlejuice font. Even though nothing was ever officially announced, this looks very similar.
Pretty much was.
Very similar to the set from the Beetlejuice show here, formerly here at Universal Studios.
The Beetlejuice show, formerly known as the Beetlejuice show.
Yeah. Of course, it does got some red, which I feel like red maybe signifying a little bit of a Jack the Clown in there. So. And then give you a look at the crowds out here. Like I said, not too bad, but definitely busier than I've seen it in a while.
Oh, we're so close there.
We're almost. 3. So yeah, let's get a nicer shot of here. The tribute store. Hopefully the signal will hold while I'm in there. Well, Emily and I are in there. I'll give you a look at the front here. All right, we're heading in. Thanks. Oh, that's awesome.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome. I have them stand guys right over there by the bike.
Okay. Give you a look here. Of course, there's Frankenstein's monster. This is definitely themed to Frankenstein's lab. The detail in here is insane. Very impressive. It definitely seems to be, out of the Saturdays that we here at Thrillgeek have been, it seems like the busiest Saturday I've seen so far.
Hey, Barry, guess what? I'm crying.
And Emily's crying. So if you had Emily crying
on your bingo checklist
within 1 minute of walking in, then you won.
I don't know what the prize is, but
This is basically the Universal Monsters part of the tribute store. And then while you're in here, you have to wait to go into the next area.
that's fine. I can just stay in here forever and no one will kick me out.
I mean, this is impressive.
This is so cool. I just said on my own blog, I was like, I can't tell where the merchandise starts.
I mean, albeit we're not having the event this year, but this, compared to the other tribute stores, I think just seeing this one room so far this is the most impressive thing the detail is just, this is nuts. We're still waiting to make our way around here. And you can see in the distance, you can see some Universal Monsters merchandise in this part of the store.
Well, that's what I was kind of saying, though, too. I think I said it on our podcast, I was wondering if they were just kind of reusing merchandise. And then I guess, like, the new merchandise is going to be in our next room that we go into, but...
Yeah. And let's see, we'll move into another spot here, I think. Possibly. Yeah. Or not, I guess.
We're just trading.
Oh, no. Next area. Of course, painted skulls are back. It's been a commonplace thing over the last few. And just typical Universal Monsters merchandise in this area. Everything coffin bag. Dracula and Frankenstein. A lot of the same merchandise you can get in some of the other shops at the park. Very impressive. I'll give you a look at Frankenstein from this side. I mean, the fact that you've got this turning gear over here. I mean, the different electrical coils. I mean, this is pretty neat.
I think this wins as my favorite tribute store so far, and I'm not even saying that just to say it.
No, it's definitely just this first room alone. It's a level of theming higher than any of the other tribute stores have had.
Well, you know what I think I like about it too, just like literal first impressions, is that it's not like, here's our merchandise, buy our merchandise. It's here's like thrusting you into the Horror Nights aesthetic and then kind of presenting it to you.
And I have a feeling too, because of what's going on right now, there's probably were supposed to be some more displays on the floor, but obviously they can't for obvious reasons.
I mean, maybe not though, because it seems pretty like, not so much tight space, but it seems pretty closed in.
Yeah.
So
They're definitely not using all the space.
if we go that way, we can go to the nondescript third room.
And then there's some more merchandise back here. Like I said, we're still waiting to move into, you have to wait for each room. Gotten a little backed up right now. And like we said, a lot of this is the same merchandise you've seen in other shops in the park. Haven't really seen anything new yet. There's the first new. It's the Halloween Horror Nights shirt with the comic book art. And here's the annual pass holder shirt. Alright, and now to what we've been calling the Icons room. And there's Jack. Different socks, shot glasses. These are the new magnets with the pumpkin on them. And of course, here's some of the retro shirts that we've already seen. And there's the Usher. Assuming that's supposed to be Jack's shoes. And furry bone figures. Those obviously are themed to Horror Nights. And we have another section of the tribute store that still says coming soon. So there's some more basic merchandise back here. Voodoo keychains. Nothing overly exciting. I'll give you a look up top. The ceiling's got all kinds of pumpkins. You know, there's the caretaker over there. There's Jack the Clown. Some different masks that are on sale. The Krampus. The Killer Clowns. A whole wall of pumpkins over there. Obviously, Jack is the centerpiece of this room because he is sort of the icon of all the icons. Very impressive in here. Like we said, due to social distancing, There's not as many displays as there is in a normal tribute store. Very impressive. Look at some of the merchandise over here. There's another magnet, the 30 years, 30 fears. Little 30 years, 30 fears pin. And of course, here's the mystery pin sets, which if you follow us on Twitter, we showed you the other day. You have is it 7 different pins, I believe? Jack being, or is it 6? It's 6 or 7. Jack being the chaser pin, so that's the harder one to get. You got these different socks with the 92 retro, the original Fright Nights. There's the original Fright Night shot glass.
Which one do you like better? Do you like that?
Got some of the different retro posters that are available.
I like the
Dark Carnival and Emporium. So pretty impressive in here, and there's the director over there. There is supposed to be more merchandise coming. And of course, here's the 2000 retro shirt. More mystery pins, 2000 retro socks. So lots of different things. All kinds of detail. There's the storyteller over there. So pretty impressive. Yeah, Clint is right, 7 pins, and Jack is the chaser pin. He is the hardest one to get. So all kinds of detail buried everywhere throughout. There's all kinds of Easter eggs throughout this store. So very impressive, very cool. So I'll give you one last look before we head outside. We'll go ahead and head out here. And run into so Emily, what do you think of this room?
This is my favorite room because Jack and my icon babies that I didn't get this year. So
I mean that, and I think I've mentioned the Easter eggs.
Yes.
They're all over the place. Some of them you have to really look for, but they're there, and it's pretty.
I'm still just looking at everything. I'm just so happy. Oh, we're not in line.
Yes.
Let's get out of here. Oh no.
So very impressive.
I want to take
And
a
we only
picture.
cried a little.
Just a little.
You look at the wall back here.
Oh, I want the Jack shirt. Bye.
One last look around here before we head out. Emily looking at shirts. So let's head out the door. Okay. Take a look down the hallway, the exit hallway.
Enjoy, guys.
All right. Thanks. All right. Here's a quick trip through the Tribute store here at Universal Studios Florida. Give you an idea of what it's like in there. Merchandise, there is going to be new merchandise added. There's already been new merchandise added since the store opened. So from what we've been told, there will be new merchandise added over the next couple of months. It's probably going to stay open through the end of October. At least that's what they've said. And hopefully you have a chance to come here and check it out. And some of the merchandise is available online to purchase from the Universal store. So if you can't make it here, you can still get some of the merchandise online. It's a nice little preview for next year, as we're going to have to wait until September of 2021 for Halloween Horror Nights 30. So just want to give you a little taste this afternoon, as we happen to be in the park. And remember, you can be sure to check us out at Thrillgeek on Twitter and Instagram, facebook.com/Thrillgeek. Please like and follow our Facebook page, youtube.com/Thrillgeek. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. And of course, Thrillgeek.com for the latest in theme park and pop culture news. And of course, check out the Thrillgeek podcast. This past podcast, we talked about the cancellation of Halloween Horror Nights. So it was a little bit of a sad podcast, but be sure to check it out wherever you can get a podcast. You can get the Thrillgeek podcast. And so thank you for watching from Universal Studios Florida, the Halloween Horror Nights Tribute Store. And we'll see you in the parks, and stay safe out there.